But why are we sitting so far apart?
Because we're recording in a soundproof room for the first time.
Yes, we are.
And not only soundproof, but sound treated. Like, it's pretty cool. It's got a virtual acoustic environment thing on the wall.
Yeah, you can push buttons and it does different things. It's super neat.
Yeah, like we could get some reverb. Of course, there's no need for reverb because this whole thing is situated in the bottom of a giant pothole that we fell into about half an hour ago.
Yeah. We were just driving along, trying to get to the recording space.
Yep.
And then, bam, pothole. We fell down, and sound traded room at the bottom of this pothole.
You never know what you're going to find in the bottom of a pothole in Indiana.
Behind a Burger King.
Behind a Burger King. Yeah, it's a magical pothole to the, magical land of Flume.
I'm here with a traveling sorcerer and a talking raccoon.
Well, timely that we would fall into a pothole. We're talking about roads today on the show and how we can improve them. And I think as soon as we get out of this pothole, we will take steps. But for now, let's roll that intro.
We're going to have to take steps to get out of the road.
But for now, let's roll that intro.
Your best friends created the best show in the universe. And they took that show and made that show 100% worse.
Presenting Podcast Extravaganza 100% Worse, the show that gets better every day. From real, actual studio.
So, hi there, my name is Graham Ginnell.
And I'm Connor Hughes.
And this is 100% Worse, the show that gets better every day. Today we're talking about roads.
Yeah.
What can we do to fix
What can we do to fix roads?
Our roads? Make them better. Do we need roads?
That is a very good question. This is starting to get more of a philosophical kind of why roads.
A roads by any other name.
Would be just as sweet.
Would be just...
Roads by any other name would be just as sweet.
A roads by any other name would sound just as sweet.
Yep, exactly. Brilliant. You got it. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay. What if...
Okay.
We don't touch the roads.
We levitate.
We just get monster truck wheels on every car. Just monster truck wheels on every car. Just slap them on there. Bam, bam. Suddenly, it doesn't matter what the road's like. It doesn't matter what the condition is. You won't ever fall into a pothole because, monster truck wheels.
Oh, wow. See, when you say monster truck wheels, I'm thinking immediately not just of like a regular monster truck, but the movie Monster Truck, which actually has the truck it's a monster truck that is a monster.
Oh, dear.
And it's got like tentacles and things. And
I hate this movie.
I mean, you'll never stuck in a pothole with that thing, though. You just clamber right out.
That is true.
It's good to have a truck that clambers.
Specs on a truck you might need. 4-wheel drive, pretty good.
Yeah.
Bed size, you might care about the bed size.
How's that horsepower?
The horsepower is clambering.
Yeah, does it have the strength of Cthulhu?
That's what I look for in my cars. Do the dealerships follow Cthulhu?
Yeah, Ford, built tough by
Cthulhu.
arcane sorcerers who called upon the power of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
That's they put a period after it, like that's the end of the sentence.
That's why you can never get them fixed.
No.
Once it breaks.
Sensing a lot of hostility.
I'm kidding.
I think that is a viable idea. Almost eerily viable for our show. The problem I'm seeing a lot is there's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of and if people who are directionally challenged, they don't know what road to take, All these different roads. You never know where you're going, which one to take, how to get from one road to another road. What I've noticed is there's a lot of land in this great country of ours. Just pave the whole thing. Just start
one big parking lot.
One big highway / parking lot / lawn.
6 spikes in front of your car. You can do anything. You can go anywhere.
Yeah.
You can do anything. Flamethrowers, catapults, trebuchets, more superior than catapults.
Take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow.
Reading Roadbow.
I can go reading Road Rage. Roading Rainbow? Roading Rainbow. Roading Rambo?
Mad Max Fury Drift.
I can go anywhere. I can do anything.
Anything.
I can impale my neighbor's head on a spike.
Yeah. There are
Take
no
a
rules.
look. It's in a book. Roading Rambo.
Witness me.
Witness me. It's in a book. Reading Rambo. Roading Rambo.
Reading. It was Stallone. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone, right? Reading Rambo.
Stallone?
Yeah.
Roading Rambo? Yeah, that was Stallone in Roading
Yeah.
Rambo, along with LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
Your neighbor's head. He's looking dead. Roading Rambo. Look at Mike. He's on a spike. Roading Rambo. Nicolas Cage, consumed in rage. Roading Rambo. I can kill anyone. This is just for fun. We're on the road. I killed a toad. Roading Rambo. Hey kids, it's me, LeVar. Or hi, I'm LeVar. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Watch me smoke this.
Somebody was getting close up on my bumper. But don't take my word for it. Take up arms. Destroy your neighbors. Using the skills of this survival handbook, which we're going to read on the show today. Roading Rambo.
This is beautiful. So I like your idea of
So just pave the whole thing.
just anarchy.
Well, you know, my idea wasn't anarchy, but then again, the idea so rarely is anarchy when things just generally just eventually evolve into anarchy.
You having trouble with words there a
I'm
bit?
having a little bit of trouble with my words today. I think
It's
I
okay.
have a concussion from falling into the pothole.
Oh yeah, yeah. You kind of did hit your head pretty hard.
Yeah,
And then you started bleeding everywhere, and then
it was bad.
you didn't get up,
No,
and then another you kind of stepped out of
stepped out.
the shadows, and that's
yeah.
where that's who I'm talking to right
Yeah,
now.
it was very Ryan versus Dorkman. There's the one where they
Is
never
this a
mind.
Turbo Team thing?
No, it's not. It's a Ryan versus Dorkman thing.
What the heck is Ryan versus Dorkman?
Okay, so we have homework. Killed out of spite.
I
with
was-
a saber of light. Roading Rambo and Dorkman.
But now that you pulled such an obscure reference, I can be sure that this is in fact you. So don't worry.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking
it's
you
kind
were
of
clone
a.
or anything.
It's like a security question.
Yeah, give me the most obscure reference you can pull, and then usually it's like, well, it's obscure. It's out there. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, roads. How to fix how roads stuff. Okay, there was a cartoon.
Uh huh.
Like, I don't even know what decade it was in. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
It
Is this going to be another time when you just berate me for not having seen one of your favorite childhood shows?
No, because it's not. It's just the same. No, a shot even. This character, I don't remember which character. It's like a dog or something. Is on this model train, and the model train is going very fast. There are no tracks in front of the train, so what the dog is doing is as his armful of tracks is laying down in front of the train as it's progressing forward.
My dude, that's Wallace and Gromit.
Yes, it is Wallace and Gromit.
You're welcome.
I remember this now. Thank you. So, what if we just did that?
Oh,
What if our cars just made the road? You wouldn't have to
Yeah.
pave everything. Eventually, everything would be paved,
that's
but you could just go anywhere. You could do anything.
well. You only have
Roading Rambo.
put down a track and take it back. Roading Rambo.
So yeah, our cars just make the road in front of us.
The road is smooth as glass. Behind me, it's still some grass. Behind me there, I'm unaware. I'm kind of scared. Roading Rambo.
But
Roading Rambo lost a lot of its funding later on. A lot of the songs were kind of made up on the spot.
but I was thinking this way you could, like stuff wouldn't really stop you. You'd be like, well, I need to get through that pasture.
Mhm.
You go through that pasture. I need to get through the parking lot. Go through the parking lot. I need to get over that building. You could just get over the building.
Just go up and over.
Yeah.
You wonder why
if you're paving the road in front of you, then you can do it.
just a lot of tire tracks going up and down the Empire State Building.
Yeah, the car eventually would probably have like a scooper in the back to like grab the road behind you, so it would take it so
Yeah.
that you wouldn't be leaving road everywhere you go.
It'd be like one of those tools that you use to put like the grass back on the golf course after you chip it up with your
Yeah.
club. So kind of just I mean, you'd only have to have like 3 pieces of road or track on top of your car, and then just like a thing to like lay it down in front of you, just like a mechanical arm to lay it down in front of you, or just a big giant dog.
Yeah.
To lay it down in front of you, and then to pick it up behind you.
Mhm.
And that is my favorite thing as a ska enthusiast, is to pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Is it time for the ad break? You literally cannot. I legitimately
That's true.
asking
You don't know how
because
long
I
we've been
can't.
recording.
Yeah, the screen's turned away from me.
Well, it's not quite.
Not quite. Okay.
So I'll hit you
Has
with
it been
another
s-
idea, and then
okay.
we'll go to ad break.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So, I was reading this Robert Frost poem, and you probably know it. It's "The Road Not Taken." Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like his most famous.
Sure. It begins, "Two roads diverged in a yellow wood."
Mhm.
And I always think, why'd they have to diverge?
Why couldn't they just stay the course?
Something happened. These roads were together. So why was one of the roads less traveled by?
There was probably a bear at the end.
You'd think you would have brought that up. You'd think Robert
Well,
Frost would have been like,
He can't keep writing
You
the
know,
poem.
two roads diverged in a yellow wood. One of them did have a bear. I looked down the other as far as I could to where the bear sat in the undergrowth, just giving me eyes. Then took the other, a little safer, having perhaps the better claim, because there wasn't a bear,
He can't keep writing the poem if he's eaten by a bear.
because it was grassy and wanted bear. So as for that, the passing bear. I mean, maybe he took the one with the bear. I don't know. I shall be telling
Did he?
you.
Wait. Yeah, he took the one less traveled by, right?
He
I don't
did,
remember
yeah.
the end of the
Took
poem.
the road. Oh, here.
Spoilers ahead.
Here's the end of the poem, right? I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and then he does a cheater thing where he uses another syllable by repeating the same word. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So we can assume that he either befriended the bear,
Yeah, it did make all the difference. There was a bear.
and he will
It's
survive
pretty-
till ages and ages hence. So you kind of assume that he's not.
Maybe he is the bear.
Maybe Robert Frost is the bear.
Yeah, he's the bear. That's why the road's less traveled by. It's because the roads he goes on, the roads other people don't, because, well, he's a bear. It's a very lonely existence.
I had a scare. Robert Frost is a bear. Roading Rambo. Well, now it is time for that ad break.
Okay.
And to get us into that, why don't you? And I always wonder why we don't have any transition music for this. Maybe I should get on that. Why don't you tell us about our first sponsor today?
Okay. Our first sponsor is, I honestly thought you were about to play that piano when you said transitional
Oh,
music.
you're right. Hang on.
Uh,
There's a piano
he's-
in here. Let me just get
at
some
the bottom of this
transition.
pothole, a piano fell. Like those,
Like Looney
those-
Tunes.
Yeah, like Looney Tunes.
Here we
We
go.
fell in, we crashed, a piano
Yeah.
fell in after us.
Here, let
it
me
crashed,
do some
we
transition
died.
music,
It was fun.
and then you can tell us about our first sponsor.
Okay.
Let's move this mic.
Beautiful. Our first sponsor this week is Broken Door Handles.
Oh. Are the doors broken?
Broken Door Handles.
Is that a band?
It could be a ska band, yeah.
It sounds more like a folk band.
Yeah,
Broken door
Maybe.
handles.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's a folk band. Broken Door Handles.
Sawdust and candles, broken door handles. We're the cover band for Roading Rambo.
I'm assuming because they were trying to come up with a name for a song, and then one of the members got into their car, but like it was an old beater, so they like broke the handle.
I'm
off
tired
as
of
they were
all the
trying
Dougs and Randalls coming up on these broken door handles.
Just now like a normal person.
Roading. Keep those Rambos roading.
Oh boy. It's like, this is the I'm gonna let you listeners know now the entire episode is this. This is the entire episode.
What are Broken Door Handles on tour right now?
No. They just kind of go to different places and play music.
Okay, but they're not on tour.
No, they're not on tour.
But they are going to different places and playing music.
Yes, they are. At venues usually. Sometimes smaller, sometimes larger.
They're just not they just don't want to consider
You can
themselves.
buy tickets ahead of time.
They just don't want to consider themselves tourists.
Yeah, no, they're not on tour.
No. They're not on tour. Oh, they're not on tour because they're naturally nomadic people.
Yeah.
So Broken Door Handles, we've ascertained,
They'll show up to your living room and play a set.
Yeah, like the Brett Domino Trio.
Brett. Oh, yeah.
They'll
show up on Countdown.
Yeah, fewer. Well, not
what is
regular countdown. 8 out of 10 cats does countdown.
Yeah.
So they're
regular Countdown isn't a thing anymore, is it?
I don't know. You have to ask Rachel Riley, I guess.
I don't. Is 8 out of 10 cats the normal one is still a thing?
I don't
think
know.
It is.
Honestly, nobody cares about regular countdown anymore.
Yeah, nobody really cares.
It's
all 8 out of 10 cats.
8 out of 10
Countdown.
cats. So Broken Door Handles
Yes.
is a traveling folk group.
Mhm.
They're not on tour because they're naturally nomadic people
Yes.
and they live everywhere. They're of the earth.
Yes.
They are Romany?
No.
Just Roman. Okay.
Yep.
With an apostrophe at the end. And they're sponsoring our podcast because
Because they felt like it.
they felt like it.
Yeah. They just passed by that door and they were like, held up a sign and they're like, we'll sponsor you.
Yeah.
They slipped some money underneath.
They slid some money under the door of the booth in the
They're like, get our name out
bottom
there.
of the pothole.
Let us know
on
we're
the
coming.
Log, on the bump, on the hill,
Yeah.
on the tree, and the hole in the bottom of the sea.
Yeah. I mean, they sleep in like caves and holes and stuff, so it would make sense that they're in a pothole.
Are they foxes?
Yeah. Yeah.
They started out as a cover band for Fleet Foxes. Our second sponsor today is All of the Plastic in the Ocean. It wants to say hey.
All the plastic in the ocean wants to say hey. Hey everyone, the plastic in the ocean is saying hi. Go say hi back.
I actually got a message here from the Plastic in the Ocean, which I'm now going to read in its entirety.
Okay.
Let's see. It says, regards, all the plastic in the ocean. So
I do not
you guys,
envy you.
I don't think that the
Trying to
plastic
mix this.
I don't think that the plastic in the ocean wants to be there anymore. If you see any plastic in the ocean, please take it home. It's like Tom Hanks in Castaway. It's going crazy and befriending volleyballs,
Which are also in the ocean.
which also are in the ocean.
by
I
millions.
don't want to be there. Beach volleyball puts a lot of volleyballs in the ocean. It's those
Yeah.
powerful forearms. They just send those balls sailing into the ocean.
Mhm. And they kind of drift away.
Yeah. How nobody cares about how Wilson feels. Wilson
Yeah.
drifts away, sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
Well,
You know?
Tom Hanks cares about how Wilson feels.
Tom Hanks cares about how Tom Hanks feels because Wilson leaves.
Oh,
It was a selfish moment for Tom.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people think about that in Castaway, but Wilson is the real hero, and he sacrifices himself so that Tom may live. He says, "Here, Tom, eat of my flesh."
Oh, dear. Oh,
You
no.
Drink of my rubber.
Oh.
Wilson, says Tom Hanks. Wilson. Wilson does not respond. Wilson is a listener.
Wilson is volleyball.
Wilson. Wilson is a friend. Wilson is... if he had opened up that box at the end of the movie, he would have found Wilson reincarnated. The whole time he was delivering Wilson to that one lady. And he didn't know it because he didn't open the box. But Wilson was in that box, just waiting.
Just waiting for him to open it, and he never did.
And he never did.
The tragedy.
Tom Hanks always told his kids that Wilson went to a farm where they played farm volleyball every day.
What's farm volleyball, and how does it differ from regular volleyball?
It's a lot more like beach volleyball, except everybody is totally nude. And the ball is 4 times the size.
Oh. Okay.
You know, there's a surprising amount of nudity on our show.
Yeah.
Can't really. It's hard to tell, though.
Yeah. I guess it never really starts out that way.
I never know what the rules are on iTunes for your ratings when you talk about nudity on a purely audio show. You know?
Yeah.
What is that?
Is it anything?
Should we look that up so that we don't get in trouble?
Maybe. Would probably be best to.
Yeah.
Or
Hundo, stop,
Do-
they'll
do-
say. You're going to get in trouble.
and then we'll be like, what?
What?
Can't hear you over all
Can't-
this
don't know
ad
what you're saying.
revenue.
So once again, thanks to all the plastic in the ocean for their message of love, encouragement, and support in these troubling times. Let's get out of that ad break.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I don't know how much of that I can play before we get arrested.
FBI, open up.
What if when the FBI come to your door and they knock on your door and they say, FBI, open up? What happened? Oh, we're doing some Foley. What if they say, FBI, open up, and you stand in there inside the house and you go, ah.
They're tied out just like,
You're
can
complying.
you see the molars?
You're complying. What if they come inside your house and they're like, FBI, open up? And you're like,
How?
and you're like, I haven't had a home cooked meal in 6 years. Sometimes I cry at night. They're like, not what I meant, but okay.
I'm not really feeling my job anymore.
Glad we had this talk.
I feel like I kind of wasted my degree.
Hey, sometimes I feel the debilitating weight of the world crushing down on me. Oh,
That's rough, buddy.
it's rough, buddy. And my girlfriend is the moon, so. You got any more ideas for our roads?
Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking about roads.
About roads.
Yeah, roads. Okay. Yes. Okay. Make roads disco dance floors to make sure people stay awake on a long night of road trip driving.
Okay, so we're talking, what do we need to add to the roads to make them disco friendly?
No, make them disco dance floors. We're talking alternating colors of squares
Yep.
in bright neon lights.
And John Travolta,
Yeah.
where? Where do we put him?
Everywhere.
How,
Literally everywhere.
we have one Travolta and much
No.
need.
everywhere.
You know, the harvest is plentiful, but the Travoltas are few.
We can make it work.
The fields are white for the harvest, and that's because they're all wearing white suits. Like in Saturday Night Fever, starring John Travolta.
We can make it work. If we're worried about budgeting, then we can maybe do it every third mile. So, if you're driving on a long strip of road and it's night and you're like, oh, I'm feeling tired, bam!
Yeah, disco.
Do. And it's like, whoa, I think that was Mario Kart.
That was the Mario Kart. that was when Mario gets the gold star, I think, actually. I don't think it was Mario Kart.
New idea.
Okay.
Brand new idea.
Okay.
Mario Kart.
That's okay.
Mario
Are you
Kart.
saying that
Rainbow Road.
Mario Kart is now your intellectual property?
Yes, yes, it is. Make the roads in America Mario Kart. I'm talking bananas. I'm talking shells, spiky shells. Anyone who's going too fast gets a blue spiky shell. Bullet bills for anyone who's going too slow in the far lane. We're talking Rainbow Road. If you need to take a shortcut, you can go up a Rainbow Road. Just make sure you don't fall off because you might die. But that's okay because the road's colorful and beautiful and you won't ever fall asleep. It'll be brilliant.
I agree with the first thing that you said. You are talking bananas.
Yeah, we're talking bananas. And sometimes if you need to get it up on top of a snowy mountain, you can just get in a little barrel and shoot yourself off like a cannon. And I kind of sound like Drew Lynch a little bit there.
Yeah, but I mean, you could.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
You
could-
may.
You could have different little carts, and everyone has their own little cart. You don't really need to pay for. You just gotta get.
I'm more of a bike man myself.
Kind of more of a bike. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
more a
You can do motorbikes.
Standard bike.
S-
That's
standard
me.
bike?
Standard bike.
Oh,
That's all I've ever needed. That's all I've ever wanted in a game of Mario Kart. It's the simple things.
who hurt you?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Leonard Skinner said.
Do you
be
not have
a
any imagination?
Leonard Skinner said, "Be a simple kind of man." Use
Yeah, but standard bike is a
if you can.
whole other.
Mama told me when I was young, sit beside me, my only son. In this world, you may sing into a mic, but always choose the standard bike. Roading Rambo.
But standard and I don't do standard bike.
I just don't think there's anything wrong with a standard bike. A
A
standard bike is
okay.
healthy.
Yeah.
It is perfectly usable. It is serviceable. It's the bike that Captain Raymond Holm would choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I think
I like that.
that's accurate.
The last Mario Kart I've played is Mario Kart Wii,
Oh,
which is one that I own, because I still have my Wii, and
Mhm.
it's beautiful.
I like
um,
Mario Kart Wii. There's nothing wrong
It's
with it.
yeah, it's
It
fun.
might be my favorite Mario Kart. I've played the Switch one, but I think I still like.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I haven't played the Switch one yet. I want to
think
switch.
the Mario Kart Wii one is a little bit better, honestly.
Graphics are probably better on the Switch because the
They
Mario
are better.
Kart's like
The graphics are
standard.
better on the Switch. Definitely.
It's so weird because like that was my latest console ever was the
Uh-huh.
Wii.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I think my brother bought a 360.
okay.
So he had a 360 around, but like it was the Wii. That's what I played on. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Mario Kart Wii Sports Resort with the sword fighting.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
fun.
Oh,
Oh,
I
it was so
killed
much
at the
fun.
sword fighting on Wii Sports Resort. I never lost a duel.
You could just literally swing. You could just like swing side to side really quickly.
Well, see, that doesn't always
then-
work.
Well, once they stick their sword up to block it, in the horizontal position, all you do is just stab
You
a bunch of
poke.
times. You just
Yeah,
poke a
you
bunch of
poke.
times until they go down, and then you go back to the swinging,
Yep.
and you can pretty much win everything.
It's true. It's true.
Um,
Game hacks
or-
for all of you who are just getting into Wii Sports Resort.
Yeah. Or you could do what I did as a kid and thought I was cool and a ninja, and I'd be like, oh, I'm going to block, and I'm going to, like, take my time, and then my little brother is just like, neom, neom, just, like, swinging it like he's a bird.
A
Trying to-
bird?
Yeah, bird with one wing that's out in front of it, and it swings from side. That didn't make much sense.
I've never seen a bird do that, is a thing.
No.
I would have said lawn sprinkler.
Yeah, lawn sprinkler on crack. One that's
Okay.
much,
Yeah.
that's, like, much
A
faster.
lawn sprinkler.
I said spray. I just
Sprinkler.
spray.
Never mind. The rest of my sentence is wasted. It couldn't get through that. Couldn't step over the mangled carcass of that word that I just spit out. I got one more quick idea.
Okay.
And then I think we'll be good to wrap it up unless you've got just a bomb one you want to drop.
No, honestly, I'm not going to get any better than Mario Kart.
Okay.
Which, by the way, Rainbow Road is my favorite stage. It's been my favorite stage for every single Mario Kart I've ever played. There's something so captivating about
Yeah.
it.
It's on a cart, take him out with a dart. Rainbow in this case.
Roading Rain.
Roading Rainbow.
Yeah.
You can tell that somebody owns Mario Kart if their favorite track is Rainbow Road, because no player 2
Yeah.
has ever wanted to play Rainbow Road.
Yeah, I like. I've played it too many times. It was fun.
Yeah. Well, and there's a place for people like you. So my last kind of thought is
In the sky, on a rainbow track, gilded in golden stars.
that's one way if you want to look at it that way. So the last kind of thought I had is, where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh.
And you're thinking back to the future. That's where your mind goes. But
Actually, it didn't. I was really trying to scramble to figure out where
Okay,
I've heard that
so
line
pretend
before.
like you're thinking
Thank
of.
you.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
you're
Now
thinking
I'm
of.
thinking of Back to the
Right.
Future.
Well, don't, idiot.
Okay.
So harsh. I can already see
Well,
the tabloid
really?
headlines like 100% worse in trouble. Co-hosts explode at each other with barrage of slurs. Venice. That's what I was gonna say. We're going to Venice. They don't have roads in Venice. They have canals.
They do
don't
have
e-
roads in Venice.
They don't even have land in Venice. It's just all canals.
It's just water.
Yeah. McDonald's? I don't think so. McCanals.
What?
Don't ask me to say that again because I don't think I can do it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're going boat.
Yeah.
Isn't this the exact same theme as paving all the roads?
In their
Just
eyes,
different
there's
medium.
fear. I killed a gondolier. Boating Rambo.
So just like boats and jet skis and stuff. That'd be fun.
Yeah. There's boats and jet skis. And I mean, if you think about it, right, we could pave the whole landmass. Or we could just take to the ocean, which is kind of like a big road for boats.
Yeah.
The ocean. It's like a big road for boats.
That's a quote for this week.
Just put that on the Instagram. Speaking of the Instagram, we're gonna wrap this up and tell you about the Instagram. And,
Okay.
that wasn't the greatest segue to get us out of the show, but I've always just felt like we could do better in the way that we wind it down, and we'll work on it.
Or we don't.
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 We'd like to thank you for listening to this episode of 100% Worse, which is probably going to be called Roading Rambo.
I wonder why.
I can tell you.
Please smash that like button, comment, and hit the little bell to get notifications
Actually,
whenever we upload a new video.
but you say that, but we actually are on YouTube now.
Yeah.
So if
yeah,
you're the kind of person who likes to open up a YouTube video and let it play in the background,
Mhm.
you can listen to us that way. So just go to YouTube and type in 100% Worse, using probably the percent symbol will be the best, and then then we'll pop up. You can just subscribe to us on there, and a new episode will come out there every week. Obviously, you can find us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or just really wherever you get your podcasts. Also, every episode we upload will go up on turboteenmovie.com. That is
TurboTeenMovie.com.
That is the domain that I bought for us and our
Because
podcast.
you make good life decisions.
That isn't called that at all. You can also send us an email at hundo@turboteenmovie.com.
Once more.
Once more, that's hundo@turboteenmovie.com.
But if email's too long for you, and you don't like spending all that time hitting compose, typing out the message, and then hitting send, just send us a tweet at 100% Worse.
That's the number
100, the words percent and worse.
You can also find us on Instagram at 100% Worse. That's
The number 100, the words percent and worse.
And on Instagram, I think you'll have the most fun because we share memes, pictures of Jeff Goldblum, quotes from the show. It's a very rewarding experience following us on Instagram. I just have to say that. I think you will enjoy yourself.
Your Instagram game's pretty on point.
Oh, well, thank you. We are also on Facebook. You can find our Facebook page at 100% Worse. That's
The number 100, the words percent and worse.
But if you type in 100 and the percent symbol and then worse, I think you'll find our page. The logo or the picture for our page is like the logo for the podcast. So if you're used to seeing that, that's what it looks like. That's us. You can follow us there. Anything else? Please leave us an iTunes review and rating. We would greatly appreciate that. And if you like the show, tell a friend. Tell a few.
Yeah, word of mouth is the best way we can get out there.
Yeah. As I have learned in the time since I purchased an Alpha Smart Neo 2.
Yeah, did we talk about this?
We didn't talk about the Alpha Smart Neo 2, but you know what? Let's save that for next week.
Okay, we're going to talk about the Alpha Smart Neo 2.
Stay tuned for next week when we talk about the Alpha Smart Neo 2, the height of portable word processing.
I feel like we've talked about this.
I'm not sure that we have, but that's all we've got for this week. I want to thank Kenny Childers for doing our opening monologue this week, as every week.
I want to thank Tortellino for being such a good support.
Yeah, we do miss you, Tortellino.
Yeah,
we
he's
hope
not
to
here
get
in the
back.
pothole.
Yeah, back to our studio soon. But recording in this pothole has not been bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I feel like I've learned something.
Mm-hmm. deeper meaning of life
Yeah,
experience.
yeah. I also learned how
Go
to
meditate in a pothole, everyone.
go meditate in a pothole. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Go meditate in a pothole. I'm Graham Goodall.
I'm Connor Hughes.
This has been 100% worse.
Eat your pizza right out of your pockets.
Right out of your potholes.
And they took that show and made that show 100% worse.